Hello everybody and welcome back to the Orange Pill Studios. In this design tutorial, we're going to be designing a juice bottle vector art. We're going to use the pen tool to trace over to this image and make our own bottle vector. So let's go about doing that. So grab the pen tool and let's zoom in on this bottle. What we're going to do is we're going to do the lid and the bottle separately. So let's start with the bottle. It's simple learn how to mask in Adobe Illustrator. It's easier than Adobe XD and much easier than Adobe Photoshop. But if you have different experiences with using Adobe XD, then just let me know in the comments because I would like to have a conversation with you on which package you think is easier to use the pen tool. So what we're doing at the moment is we're just tracing over our image. We're selecting around our image so that we can mask it. There's something I want for you guys to do. Tell me in the comments what you guys do to keep your creativity levels up when you're designing and you run out of creativity. I'd like to hear, well, not run out of creativity, but you get when your creativity stalls for a moment. I want to know what you guys do to get back in a creative mood. Almost done selecting around this bottle image. Now, sometimes what I like to do, if I'm doing masking over something that's symmetrical, then I'll just do both sides, and if one side is better than the other, then I'll cut that side out of the other side. I'll show you if this doesn't look good. So there's our bottle initially. So let's just change the color to red for now. So let's just change it yellow or this color here, just so we know how it looks. And overall, our bottle looks pretty good. So, and now we're gonna go about making the the, the lid for the bottle. But it's gonna be simple. I think you could do it like this. Let's come over here and see. Sorry about that. The user faces in Adobe XD, which I use a lot, is different with scrolling, um, with parallax scrolling and then speeded scrolling. So we'll just do that. Copy, Control and F to paste in front, and we'll make it smaller by clicking Alt and dragging it so it drags on both sides. Just fill it up. Let's just calculate because I love to always calculate how much I'm moving. So if we hold Shift and move, then it moves 10 spaces. So that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 15 spaces. 1, 2, 3. That's 12 spaces. And I think that looks good. So let's go to the Pathfinder and merge those two shapes. And let's just make it a gray type color for now. And if we pull it off and put it over here, then we'll just see how it looks. So let's see. And it looks okay. So let's move that up. And let's go down to the bottom and just make a little bottom. You know, bottles that have this little glass bottom. Let's just kind of make that here as good to the best that we can. And And let's just see how that looks. It looks kind of messy. One side looks messier than the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a square, just go over half of it, and I'm going to make sure the square's on top, and I'm going to punch it. Then I'm going to control it F, and you can just come over to the properties and just flip it horizontally, and then just move it over and go to the pathfinder tool and merge it. Now, when we put it underneath our bottle, just send it to that. It doesn't look too bad, but don't worry, it's not going to be this color. It's going to be a different color, but let's just remove it for now. And let's start working on making our bottle look 3D. Now we have the shape and everything. So as you can see in our bottle over here, the light comes from the left, and there is some light on the right, but it gets darker at the right. So we're going to come over here now, and firstly we're going to copy and paste this, and then we're going to control and copy, control and B to paste them back. We'll paste this one behind this, and we're going to 1, 2, move, 1, 2, move, 1, 2, move, 1, 2. Maybe we keep the bottom like that, and then punch that out of it and bring it back over here. Make sure it's matched up really correctly. And what we're going to do is turn it black or dark gray, or you can turn it like on the same scale of the color that it already is. Go to the opacity panel and just take it down. Let's take it down for now to 10. See, it's already given our bottle a 3D kind of look, but we're not done yet. We have to give it some lighting also. Okay. So what we're going to do, even though our bottle doesn't look that bad, but I just want to make sure that it is symmetrical on both sides. So we're going to bring it to front, make a square again down the middle, and then we're just going to punch it out. We're going to copy, paste in front, properties, flip it, and just move it right to where you can see just one line, just one thin line, and then just there it is, and then just move it in till the thin line is gone. And then you can go ahead and create a compound path, send it to back. So now it's 100% symmetrical on both sides. Now what we're going to do is get us some lighting. So let's copy and paste this, and we're going to horizontally flip it. Put it over here. Sorry, change the color white, and maybe take the opacity up from 10. Maybe 30 is a little much. So 20. And we need more. So what we're going to do is travel on this down to here. We'll travel to there. We'll change that like that. We'll come down to the stroke tab. We'll bring it up to 10. We'll go down to the profile and make it have pointy edges. And we'll take the opacity down slightly. 1, 2, 3. Just see what it's like. 3. Starting to look better, but you can see it's missing something. Okay, let me see. Let's take this back down to 10 so it's not so visible. And what I always do is I copy and paste just in case when I'm making changes, I mess up my original design so it doesn't look good anymore. So let me just see. Okay, so we're going to just alt and drag that. And we're going to use the pen tool to make our own selection. Let's zoom out. Let's go there. Because design, I always say in all of my tutorials, design is a lot to do with experimenting. That always experimenting to see what looks the best. Hmm. It doesn't look too bad. Trying to cut a little extra out without ruining it. We'll see how that looks. No, it looks better without that. Okay, trying to see which one looks better. Could be our highlights. Let's go. Just let's go add to this a little. Just on the same ratio. And see how that looks. Let's change it. Let's take the opacity down. We'll leave it that. Or if we took the opacity up, just experimenting, as I always say. Anyway, so this one is looking fine. We're gonna group that, move it off canvas, and then continue working with this one at the moment. So let's go. Oh, let's work a little bit on the header. So we're gonna copy and paste that, and we're just gonna go from here, just just like that. Once you've got around your selection, when you're doing a punch, you don't actually need to do it neatly. So actually, let's copy that, paste it back, so we can grab this, and give it that color. Come over here. And let's see. No, starting to take shape and look more 3D as we go on. There's a zero there, and let's and let's see how that looks. So we're obviously not getting the entire 3D effect that we were looking for, but I think with that we're gonna have to fiddle with this design a lot. So let's try something else where I think this is gonna work well. So let's pull it off and let's give our canvas a background color, and we can lock it in the gradients layer. Let's just put that to back, and we'll give it a yellowy type color so we can work um, kind of lightest. Okay, and now let's lock it in the layers panel. There we have locked, and we're gonna delete this. We're gonna start delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this with our plane flat vector again. We're gonna okay. Let's do this. So Alt and drag, and then Control. So I click paste them back. Now 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So that's 4 from the top, 4 from the bottom, 4 from the bottom. And I'm still in a dilemma whether I should spring up from the bottom, but I think I should. So let's just do that. Let's just punch it right here. And black. And let's take down the opacity. Bring it over back over here. Okay. Now this we're gonna copy paste in front. And of the one we pasted in front, let's turn it white. And we're not making a milk bottle, so let's copy paste in front of this one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. I think 3 was good. So let's select both of these, go over to the Pathfinder and punch it. Okay. And now what we're going to do is properties 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it down. Just see how that looks. What we're going to do is we're going to bring it back up, and we're just going to change the color to a lighter, like that. Oh, now our background image is conflicting. So let's go to this and change the color. Change that color now. No. Let's just delete that for now. I need it. Sorry. Let me find out. Okay, well I've chosen to go with this color and relocked the background. And we're going to keep working now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come here, select, it's starting to look better as we go on. This has been a long task, but what it is designing is always, or most times, it takes long to get that finished product, what you actually want. And that's way too small. It's starting to look better. Let's, however, I do not like that, so what I'm going to do is get rid of that, and let's add it. Object, path, offset path. We've done 5. Okay, we're going to go with purple type color. So that's the color we went with, and firstly, we're going to do the same thing to this guy over here. Let's just intercept him. And we'll change it white and just take the opacity down 5. And let's now go to object, path, offset path, and change the color to that. See how it looks. See, it's looking okay, but it doesn't have the desired look that we want. And I'm sure because that highlight is too small. So let's go again. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's hope this will give us the desired look that we want. And then let's turn it. I have forgotten the color we used, but never mind that. Let's turn it this color. And this could go good right there. And that's looking a lot better. Okay. There, and that's looking better. Maybe this outline. Let's see what happens if we merge them together. They might look good. I don't know what just happened. Okay, so let's grab him and him. No. No. Let's just object path, offset path. Okay, just to give it a little more thickness. And let's grab this and bring it over here to see how it looks. Okay, not that big, but I think we're definitely gonna need an extra highlight. So let's see how that looks. Bring it to the 2 edges. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That looks kind of cool. And this is our first um, vector art like this. It's a drink bottle. Pretty sure we're going to improve as we go on and to make more vector arts. And let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to check out our channel for more amazing content. Leave a like and subscribe. And most of all, have a great day and stay safe.